We know who the new Super Bowl champion is. Super Bowl 60 is in the books, which means it is the NFL offseason, which means it is time to talk NFL draft. Welcome back to our mock draft tracker, everybody. John Schmuck, Paul Dottino. And Paul, we'll start with the man who really began the whole draft industry, and that is Mel Kiper Jr. from ESPN. He is the Giants selecting Carnell Tate, wide receiver out of Ohio State, 6'3", 195 pounds, over 17 yards per catch. This guy knows how to make plays down the field.
He really does, John. Terrific hands. By some analytic people, they say he did not have a single drop last year with over those 50 catches that you mentioned. Now, the year before, he also had 50 catches, but he only averaged about 14 yards a pop. Not quite as dynamic and explosive. Didn't reach the end zone as much as he did in this final season either.
And some people might be like, well, hold on a second. Not even 1,000 yards. You're talking about him at the 5th overall pick? Well, remember, they have Jeremiah Smith at Ohio State, the same way they had Marvin Harrison Jr. previously. But look at the year Emeka Egbuka had in his rookie year, being a number 2 to Marvin Harrison Jr. and Jeremiah Smith. And I think Carnell Tate's kind of in that same book, different type of receiver. But again, Ohio State knows how to develop wide receivers.
They do.
It is basically wide receiver you now.
You're right. And you look at the tools, you look at the skill set, you look at the tape. That's what gets you excited, not just looking at the stat line, because the stat line is not spectacular. I think it is going to be interesting, though, to John, when he gets to the NFL, is he going to put on a little bit more weight?
He's all skinny.
Because that's one thing he's going to have to want to do, I think, because some of those safeties can really crack you.
And he is not just a contested catch guy, by the way. Really good route runner, and he has the speed to run past people as well. He should test in the 4.4, so he's going to have plenty of speed to succeed. All right, let's go to mock draft number 2, Paul. We'll go to Bucky Brooks over at NFL.com, NFL Network. He is the Giants selecting right tackle out of Miami, Francis Mauigoa, 6'6", 315. He's been a 3-year starter at right tackle.
Yeah, now, you know, the interesting thing here, John, is that he's very sturdy, he's powerful, he's big. I get all of that. But there are some people who are already saying maybe he might be an NFL guard because they worry a little bit about his footwork and his pass pro technique against quick guys coming off the edge and where he uses his hands with his punch. So who knows? I think he'll certainly be a very, very high pick, but will he project at a better guard than a tackle?
Yeah, I'm not sure we'll see how he tests, whether or not he tests as an elite athlete on the offensive line.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. Just 3 sacks in his last 2 seasons as a starting right tackle, just 16 pressures allowed last year, and he helped get Miami to the College Football National Championship game. So certainly a very talented player. We'll see what the Giants decide to do with their 5th overall pick as we begin to introduce this draft class to the fans as we continue our draft tracker as we move forward. For Paul Dottino, I'm John Schmuck. We'll see you next time, everybody.